in this hour, and this is one of my personal favorites because who doesn't love a great heating pad? You know, a lot of times I think my dad in his final days was always cold. And you know, you can't crank the heat up and dry everything in your body out and just burn everybody up. When it's one person who might be cold, sometimes you're gonna want that nice soothing heat in a certain area. We've got a great heating pad for you. It's got lots of different levels in terms of being able to control it. The colors are beautiful. You'll love the feel itself of just the blanket. If you don't even turn on the heat, you're gonna love it as a blanket. We have gray, blue, aqua, and mauve. It's from Pure Enrichment, and Megan Clementi is bringing us this. It's a really nice value too, under $25 for the heating pad. But what I love about it, I love the size, I love the shape. You get some of these that are either too small or too big, too bulky. This is kind of the Goldilocks size.
It really is. You're having 12 inches by 24 inches. That's 2 full feet. So we're talking about a lot of coverage. Whether you're laying this across your stomach, easing those once a month abnormalities that we're having down in this area, or if you're putting it on your back to ease your lower back pain, you can spread it across your entire back from top to bottom, because at 2 feet in length, it really covers a lot. I was actually reading the reviews today, and someone said that they were placing it on their hip to their knee, and it covered that entire length of their leg, where they could roll it and wrap it around so they could really have that warmth hugging their muscles. And Pure Relief really does it right, because they don't just give you a heating pad, they give you that micro plush, and micro plush is known for holding heat better than fleece, so you're gonna really get that heat that's holding on tight. And what does that mean for you? With heat, it means that we're really gonna increase the blood flow in your body, and the more blood that's flowing through your body, you get more oxygen, more nutrients, and it's going to help with the recovery of your muscles. So if you have aches and pains, if you have arthritis, fibromyalgia, you're looking for that relief, and by simply plugging this in, you're gonna get that relief with Pure Relief.
Absolutely. And you know, again, what are the dimensions of it?
12 inches from side to side, and then 24 inches in length. So, I mean, this is something my husband uses. He's 6'2". I'm 5'6". Great for me. My husband's 6'2", basketball coach. He uses this all the time. He loves the fact, because he has very thick quad muscles. He loves the fact that he can roll this around his leg and it hugs his entire leg, even though he has very large muscles. Normally you run out of space, and so you're putting it on top, and then 15 minutes later you're putting it underneath, and then 15 minutes later you're putting it on the side, but you have such great length that you can hug your entire body with that warmth. You're gonna have 4 different heat settings, going from 110 degrees all the way up to 140 degrees. We give you the automatic shut off so that if you do fall asleep, because it will be very relaxing, you're gonna be okay after 2 hours. It'll totally shut off, and it will not give you any kind of heat anymore unless you turn that function off. So you're getting everything. Plus, it's actually detachable from the cord. So this is a completely enclosed unit. You can wash it, you hang it to dry, and you can also use wet therapy, which a lot of people haven't heard of wet therapy, but it's so simple. If you have like a little water bottle or a wet towel, you can actually spritz this, which you would never do with a traditional heating pad.
Of course not.
Because it's connected to the cord, but this detaches, completely enclosed. I can spritz it, and what that does is it gives you that wet therapy. We're Floridians, so Alice, you know humidity. Humidity makes whatever is outside, cold or heat, penetrate deeper. So when you're taking that heat and you're penetrating it deeper with the wet, not only are you gonna really tackle those muscles, but if anyone gets dry skin, they get itchy and the heat actually irritates them, the wet therapy is what you wanna do, because it hydrates the skin as well.
And you know what, you think about whether you're going to get a massage, a lot of places you go, when you sit in most massage chairs, which I've got an incredible one coming up, you have to stay tuned for this. We're already counting these down at this point. You guys are jumping in so early on it. But you know, I feel the heat already. Why do they incorporate heat? Because it makes such a difference in giving you that soothing heat, and also providing that relaxation. But you know, Megan, what I love about this, I could take this to work, I could take this somewhere and just put it in the back of my chair and just have that kind of nice, comfortable heat all day long. The price is right, under $25. We're doing 5 flex payments, I think, on our entire collection all day today, right? Yeah. All day today, anything you buy on HSN is gonna be 5 flex payments, split it up on your credit card. This is the time of year to do that. You know, I'm doing the same thing. It's like 5 flex, yes, 5 flex, yes, I can do that. If you want the gray selling the fastest right now. We have it in the aqua, the blue, and then that pretty mauve is a very pretty neutral color. But you know, we all need a heating pad at some time or another. Why not get one that really is that perfect size? You can't even feel the wires in it. It's amazing.
No, and the lovely thing about it is those wires are really going from side to side, edge to edge. So you're getting the maximum amount of heat on the whole pad. I have my old pad that I still have from way back in my den. It's kind of like an antique at this point. And you'd have spotty heat. You would have not edge to edge, but it would only be in the middle. It was vinyl, it was crunchy, it was stiff. Now, this is like, it just folds. I can hold on to it and I can just wrap my arm, which keeps all that heat inside so that my body is the recipient of that heat. I have Raynaud's, so I have a hard time with my circulation in my extremities. So for me, I'm always cold. Yeah. I want this in my bed when I take a shower, and I'll actually put it in my bed under the covers. I go take a shower, and then when I go to bed, my bed's already warm because I'm always freezing cold.
Oh my gosh, that is
Animals, as silly as it sounds,
that is going to sound
love
so
this too.
good for the cold climates.
Yes.
To warm up that bed before you get into it. What a perfect idea. You might want two of these, you know, so that you could do both sides of the bed and really enjoy it. But wow, it really gives you heat.
Yes.
This is not one of those, I think it's working.
No, this has instant heat technology.
Honey, do you feel a little something? This is really nice, serious heat. And you, again, you can adjust it to any, you know, any intensity that you want. Under $25, customize that setting, 4 heat settings, auto shut off, but that size, and not bulky at all. Some of the heating blankets of the days gone by were just so big, bulky.
They didn't fold. They were stiff. They were crunchy. They were that vinyl. Alice, I'm going to actually give you the end of this cord. I want everyone to see that this is a 9-foot cord.
Wow.
So we're talking about being able to really move around your room, that if you were plugged in all the way over here, your couch can be all the way over here. So we're giving that 9 feet to be able to move. If you have a plug in your car, which I do, you can use this for travel. So if you're going on a road trip for the holidays, you'll be able to plug this in and have it right behind your back so that when you are in the car and you're stuck, you're going to be able to get that comfort. You're going to be able to use it in so many different ways. I always talk about my husband because he's an athlete, and so he's always using it for his back spasms. For me, it's that time of the month. But for this time of the year, keeping warm and his presence, what a beautiful way to tell someone that you care about them and you want them to be warm and to feel good.
Okay, 4 colors. We still have all colors at this point. Thank you, Megan.
Thanks, Alice.
Okay,
stay warm.
Since you have treated me to this, I'm going to treat you to a nice little massage there.
All right.
Kick back and relax.
That's nice.
It's incredible, isn't it? And you will not believe what this chair is